I've got something here that may look pretty familiar, but you can't quite put your finger on why or what this is. Well, this is something that you have never seen before. And the reason I know you've never seen it before is because I customized this one myself. So this is or was a QSP penguin. And this was a knife that I've had for a while, and I've been recently getting more into doing some more aggressive style modding with knives, with chopping the spines, more than just things like replacing the scales or the pocket clip. I'm really getting into exploring some different territory with customization and really making things more unique. So I do have a little bit of experience with knife making. I have made some knives in the past, so I do have a little bit of experience with grinding and bevels. And so I decided I was going to take this QSP Penguin and give it a harpoon. So a little bit of that process. Before I did that, I actually sandblasted because I wanted to test some Cerakoting on it to see if it works. I wasn't 100% happy with the Cerakote. So really what I want to do is stonewash it. So I've got some ferric chloride on the way, and I'm going to give this a pretty aggressive acid and stonewash. This is D2 steel, and it is not stainless, so that iron oxide layer that we'll get from the ferric chloride will help act as a protectant as well against rust. So I'm probably going to refinish this one a little bit before I do that to get it all uniform and give this one a pretty nice stonewash, but I kind of like the contrast between the flats and the satin on the bevel as well. So I'm not really sure. This one, I didn't really have anything in particular planned out. I've kind of just started doing one little thing here and there, and this is kind of where I ended up, and I am still pretty happy with this where it is now. So let's kind of talk about that grinding process a little bit. So I have a 2x42 belt sander, and I took that belt and immediately started grinding into the spine to give it this harpoon. Then I flattened out these two areas of the spine here because the QSP Penguin has a pretty stout rounded end on the spine. And then I, after flattening those two bits out, I rounded the spine here and then flattened it in to give it that swedge. And while it isn't perfect, there is a little bit of unevenness there. You can see I still am pretty happy with how symmetrical and even this came out because I did this all pretty freehand on a grinder. Really happy with this harpoon swedge style, and I really think this is an aesthetic improvement to the QSP Penguin. Now, this is a knife that I do want to give away. I want to give this knife to you, and I'm just kind of working out how I want to do that giveaway, so stay tuned in the future. This will be likely some kind of milestone, or just as soon as I figure out the best way that I want to do that, whether it's with a live or a drawing or just a comment on a video type thing. But I do plan on giving this knife back to you once I am finished modding it. And again, this is just a D2 QSP Penguin with the Blue Jean micarta scales. It is riding on a sandwiched construction of phosphor brown washers. So each side has 2 washers and then a Teflon washer in between them. So there's 6 total washers on this guy, which is interesting, but it makes for some very smooth action and a very 100% solid lockup. It is a really nice action for a relatively budget knife, but I think this is going to be something really special when I'm done with it, and I'm going to be really happy to pass this along to somebody who's interested in entering a drawing to win it. But I just wanted to give a little update on some modding, a channel update, kind of the future, what I want to do with giveaways and stuff like that. Thank you for watching.